Today I want to talk and demonstrate a few different ways to make any exercise harder. Today I'm going to use a squat and a push-up for example. So obviously if an exercise is already hard for you, there's no need to make it harder. You could always do more reps or add some weight or load, but try this. Try coming down slow, 2, 3, 4 seconds, pausing if you want to. You don't have to pause. And then coming up, this is called tempo training. Try coming down 2 or 3, 4 seconds, maybe not pausing. Pause if you want to, come up fast. You could come down fast, come up fast. You could also be explosive and add jumps, which is the most advanced version, so don't do that until you're ready. All the same stuff applies to push-ups. I'm doing the easiest version of a push-up right here, coming from the hips. Second easiest version, a way to make it harder, to do a push-up from your knees. The next version, harder up, would be to go from the toes. And then you could do the same thing. You could do tempo training here. You could come down slow, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Pause at the bottom if you want to. You don't have to pause. Come back up. You could go down slow, come up fast. You could go up, down fast, and you could also do explosive clap push-up. Now I'm just adding a weight. You could add anything. I like cinder blocks. Obviously, I like tires. Maybe I really like tires. You could add a traditional barbell, whatever you got at home, a backpack, anything that's got weight, it's all the same. For a push-up, I'm adding a rubber band around my back just to make the push-up harder. Lots of different options you have. I'm also going to try furniture movers right here, and you could do these from the knees. That's easy. You could do these from the toes to make it harder. There's lots of different versions. Use Google. It's your friend. My favorite version is a floor press. I don't like traditional bench presses. I actually prefer to do this one. So if you've got this stuff at home, use it to your ability. But be careful when you do this. Watch how I set it up and I put it back down. You got to be really careful. So if two-legged and two-arm version stuff is hard, you could try going to single-leg versions of that. That's obviously going to make anything harder. Now I'm increasing the range of motion, how far I go down. That makes it harder. I'm adding a little weight to it. That makes a single-leg version harder. I'm holding on something stable, going all the way down. That makes it harder. To make a push-up harder, I could use a ball. Do one side, one arm. Use one side. Do it from the knees, from the toes. I'm going to put my feet up in the air. See how it's different ways to make it harder and harder and harder. And then you want to make sure they're clean. See, now I'm just doing a little single arm. Here's a little single arm push-up. There's so many ways to make any exercise harder. I'm just trying to give you ideas. So if you're at home and you want to make the exercise harder, you've got lots of options.